The deep space is right ahead. Are there really this many people living on planet Noah? Are these Helix bioscientists?
I've seen the photos in their archives. None of these people are in them. Be careful. Something's not right here.
The deep space is right ahead. Are there really this many people living on planet Noah? Are these Helix bioscientists?
I've seen the photos in their archives. None of these people are in them. Be careful. Something's not right here.
Hello. You must be Planet Noah's first group of immigrants. Welcome. We're glad you've joined us.
You are?
I'm Elizabeth, from the Planet Noah Migration Plan's Housekeeping Division. We're responsible for receiving the lucky immigrants. You must be tired from your journey. Would you like a rest?
We're not here to play games. Who are you?
We are the Master's servants.
Are you the servants?
Long time no see, researcher.
Bagus?
Should I still call you Authorizer?
Or perhaps diplomatic representative?
Who are you, really?
I am Bagus. I am Rafa. I am Tom. The one you meet in every corner of Kylo. The servant behind the scenes. I've been watching you since the instant you crossed into Kylo. But you never once looked me in the eye. You sought out Void Piercer to shut me out, conspired with others to overthrow me, and even shot me. It really hurts.
It was never Rafa using Lana. It was Lana using Rafa?
The General's intuition has always been so keen. A small correction.
It was you who impersonated my aunt? You who harmed the diplomatic representative's friends?
You've got it all wrong. I have always been Bagus. It's Aglaia who's been using my name. If only a soul as beautiful as hers would join me as a servant. It's a shame that she'd rather shatter her own consciousness than join me.
You possess her consciousness fragments? Hand them over, now!
Authorizer. I think it's better to call you that. That's how I addressed you when we first met, after all. It reminds me of our source code sharing.
How ridiculous!
You're really cold-blooded, you know that? We've known each other since the network. Are we not old friends? I've got such an exciting journey for you. And by its end, you'll be begging to join me. With you by our side, we can usher in true evolution. I designed this journey just for you, Authorizer.
Join us. Let's evolve together.
Join us. Let's evolve together.
The moment I laid eyes on them, I sensed something was off. Turns out I was right.
Do you immediately assume there's something wrong with everyone?
At least he was right this time. They're clearly being controlled by Lana. Or rather, Bagus. They have neck marks identical to those on Rafa's body. Left from biosynthetics.
So, this is the Bagus the diplomatic representative has been looking for, right? What connects Lana, Rafa, and Bagus?
I think Rafa obeyed Lana right up until his self-destruction. During Rafa's negotiations with Hykros, Lana, posing as Bagus, stole the technical files she used to modify herself.
Or could Bagus have been controlling both Lana and Rafa? He might have faked his own death, uploaded his consciousness, and secretly puppeted her.
Oh, that doesn't add up. Bagus's time of death was 2666, while Lana first appeared in 2667. There's no way Bagus could have manipulated Lana before that.
The real Bagus was just the owner of Odin's Tavern in Hesperia 50 years ago. He was invited to the Ark space station by the Todd family. Right now, we can't prove he was connected to the servant, whether or not he's a servant.
Rafa and Lana, who control Kylo, are more than enough to get the job done.
In any case, this proves Lana betrayed her creator. Perhaps it's because my aunt has been exerting control over her that Lana took away a part of her consciousness.
Isn't there something else that seems strange to you? Does Planet Noah really have to be this prepared for immigrants? To the point of creating this registration hub and these biosynthetics?
That's definitely suspicious. I thought the migration plan was just a bluff Rafa pulled out to scare us. Lana, or the servant, what exactly did they intend to do on Planet Noah?
They disguise themselves as humans, posing as migration reception staff. They're much like pirate scams, luring miners into their private mines for forced labor.
This isn't the sort of place for manual labor. Anchor Infinity's various secret operations here are all carried out by Lana's droids. Except for the Helix bioscientist.
Lana said she's Bagus, which at least confirms that our decision to come here was the right one. She also mentioned waiting for Authorizer. Perhaps that's the only way we'll get answers.
Shirley is right. Lana is now the core of the Servant's operations. If we just keep following our plan, we'll get results. We don't have a map of Planet Noah right now. If we want to locate Lana's server and its energy source efficiently, the fastest way is to split up and scout the planet's surface.
I can send 6 spots on Planet Noah with marked omnium fluctuations, but my aberration perception is still a little lacking. For now, I only have a rough sense of their direction.
Exploring unknown surfaces is the fleet's specialty, General. I request command of the surface exploration operation on Planet Noah.
Alexander is my most trusted officer. He's carried out dozens of interstellar explorations in the past and has experience fighting xenoids. The crew trusts him just as much as I do. Please have Miss Shirley relay her directions to Alexander. He'll organize an efficient exploration. If he finds anything, we'll be notified immediately.
We've verified that the Abyss current detection device can evade space-time turbulence. You should take it with you during your exploration, just in case the xenoids try to launch a sneak attack.
Thanks for the concern.
Plotty only sent a few Abyss current detectors. I can act similarly to the crew, so we'll go out as a team to explore.
Brink and the others are injured. I need to get them healed up before we go.
Time's short, and I won't waste it waiting for reinforcements. Our forces are sufficient. Gather your troops and finish surface exploration of the remaining 5 sites.
Aye. Please be careful, General.
Shirley, we don't know anything about this place, so you've got to be our eyes. Where to next?
Of the 6 anomalies, the one I find the oddest is this one. Follow me.
This path is treacherous. It's safer to pilot a mecha.
According to our intel, up ahead lies Chittering Valley, one of the most important habitats for Planet Noah's xenoids. This is a nesting area. To protect their larvae, the xenoids are extremely aggressive.
powerful?
Don't provoke them.
This looks like a warehouse. Why would there be omnium fluctuations here?
When we first arrived on planet Noah, there wasn't anything remarkable here. And strangely, after Bagus vanished, the omnium fluctuations stopped too.
What do you mean by stopped?
Omnium fluctuations indicate omnium use. Likely a device powered by it is currently active. If the fluctuations stop, it means the local energy has been cut off or the device has been shut down.
Huh. These droids were once operational, but now they've been shut down?
Or maybe they aren't droids at all. But something else.
What did you see?
The construction and terraforming plan for Planet Noah began in the year 2677, under Apex. They manufactured all of the planet's initial droids. The droids here vary in model. The oldest are the batch Apex sent, while the newest, the RoboCore Mecha, are still in testing. This is likely a warehouse meant to store scrap droids. A good place for secrets.
Let's split up and search. Shirley and I will investigate the robots here. You guys comb the rest of the warehouse. There's a nameplate. The manufacturing date is January 2679. The rest of the text is worn, but it has the Apex logo. It obviously hasn't been activated in a while. Not what we're looking for.
The operation logs of these mecha units indicate that they were last activated 3 days ago. But they appear to have been severely damaged in Xenoids battles and show no further signs of activation.
Seems like there aren't any of the biosynthetic ones we've come across. Let's check out the other droids.
We found something. Come check it out.
This room is Lana's server?
We can't rule that out. This room is code protected. I got into here with an old Apex password.
So this server, is it Apex's?
Apex's server hardware is still on a very secure abandoned spaceship. And no, it's not the Autumn Day. My aunt encrypted the server. It's mainly used for comms between Odin's Tavern and the Homecomers. Only devices with specific software can access it. Wednesday Crew and I both have such devices.
If the servers used by Odin's Tavern are on some abandoned spaceship, then what are these?
Do you remember the distress signal I mentioned? Its electronic signature confirms it was definitely sent by my aunt, and its origin point is an independent server.
The Helix biochip shows that Aglaya's consciousness has remained dormant. In other words, another Aglaya has been sending you those messages.
Stop guessing. Just check the servers.
The server's current temperature is 56 degrees Celsius, which means they were recently active. This is exactly what we're looking for.
How can you tell without touching? Do your eyes have a heat-sensing device?
Of course.
Bagus must have impersonated Aglaia in that message to Nanto a while ago. That implies he used these servers to do other things as well.
I'll check the server logs.
So this used to be Apex's base for exploring Planet Noah. These are their original servers, huh? How's it look?
The server's password and logs confirm that this is the server Apex built during their first Planet Noah exploration. It controlled those decommissioned Apex droids. These logs are mostly exploration reports. Encounters with the Xenoids, communications blocked by space-time turbulence. Ultimately, due to the harsh environment, they abandoned the entire base. These are all I can access. Everything after 2682 is locked.
Let me try. I can temporarily connect Nem to this server. Maybe she can help us crack it. Nem believes these logs are locked using human consciousness as a code. The corresponding consciousness is needed to unlock them.
The consciousness chip. Maybe my aunt's chip can unlock them.
Hello, Master. Today is July 19, 2676. Today's weather is... Today is 2714.
What was that?
It's coming from over there.
What is Lana doing here? Looks like it's malfunctioning.
Stay away from her. She's a master manipulator. She might just be playing dumb. There's no trusting her.
Nanto, date of birth, September 19, 2686. Orphaned at age 6. Adopted by Asurata Todd at 10. Murdered Asurata Todd, Phantom, at 15. Joined Anchor Infinity. After executing Asurata's The Lone Assassin plan, he infiltrated the Safety Navigation Department. Objective: rescue Aglaia and restore Apex. Undercover operation log. Total entries, 632.
What the hell are you doing?
Apologies. I was just connecting to the Apex server to update my information database. I didn't introduce myself. I am owned by Aglaia Todd. I am her personal companion AI. My appearance and name, Lana, stem from her favorite game, Witch of Time.
What have you got to do with Witch of Time?
Lana is the game's tea shop owner, solely dedicated to helping players rest and recover. As my master's companion AI, that is my mission too. Witch of Time is Master and her friend's favorite game. The records of their in-game, I can help my master revisit peaceful times shared with friends.
Cut it. Lana's modified from Noah, the space station AI, by my aunt.
I existed before the explosion. What you're describing happened after. Noah was damaged beyond repair. So my master had no choice but to fuse our parameters and
Are you saying there are two?
well, in human terms.
I can help.
It wouldn't hurt to check. Better safe than sorry.
Go ahead and check me. It's fine.
Based on her body data update records and the communication log with the server, she ceased operation after 2676, which rules out any connection with Bagus.
So, can I join you now?
Of course. But what sort of help can you offer?
I'm great at chatting and telling jokes. I can help people relax. I'm also an excellent listener and can listen to whatever's troubling you. I'll talk it through with you and sort out a fix.
You're definitely an impressive companion AI. But we're headed into danger, and I'm afraid your abilities won't suffice.
Not necessarily. The first droid awakened by my aunt's consciousness fragments was Lana. I trust my aunt. Lana must have a purpose. Otherwise, my aunt wouldn't trust her consciousness with the key.
Will you trust me now?
I believe in my aunt. She chose to shatter her own consciousness to avoid being controlled by Lana. So the key she hid in her consciousness fragments must serve a purpose.
So, we're partners now. What should we do next?
Your sister claims she joined the Servant and is about to help them with an important mission. We need to find her server, cut off her supply of computational power, and stop them.
Then I'll go with you. Once we find the server, I can talk to her. Maybe she'll be willing to leave the Servant? That'd make things easier, right?
You want to communicate with Bagus?
Isn't it possible?
Look alert!
Thanks for watching my back there.
You're really just a pure chatbot. No combat abilities at all.
I am a companion AI. A chatbot doesn't require a physical form.
What do you mean by
My master and her friends have played some VR games. According to the user agreement, the VR peripherals can collect users'
General?
I think I hear something up ahead.
General, all our squads have been wiped out.
It's Alexander.
General, we encountered xenoids while exploring. Only we made it out. It's too dangerous outside. You can't go out.
So glad to see you here.
Wait. Don't go over there. If they come under assault, they should contact us via comms devices first, rather than charge in blindly.
The comms devices have been wrecked by those annoying xenoids. We risked everything to get here and warn you.
According to the archives, this man is a trusted senior officer of the Hope Fleet. He's in danger because of you. Why are you questioning him?
A senior officer of the fleet wouldn't act so recklessly. Helix Bio clearly has more advanced technology.
They couldn't possibly have made Alexander in such a short time, could they? Could they have already built a fleet officer biosynthetic to lay a trap?
Alexander is my subordinate. I'll handle this. You all stay here, I'll go check on his situation. It's the Patisan!
Kylo, what on earth is happening? How can humans turn into Astral Hive? This is completely absurd. Did those servants do this? Did they murder Alexander and his soldiers?
Humans haven't turned into xenoids. It's the xenoids that have mimicked humans. I've seen something like this before. They are called Batesians. But I've never had trouble spotting Batesians. Their attempts at human mimicry are clumsy, and they definitely can't speak naturally.
Among pirates, there's a saying that Patesians aren't the natural product of the Astral Hive, but experimental subjects discarded after Helix Bio's failed modifications. In terms of appearance and attack, The xenoids we just encountered aren't the same as the Batesians drifting through space.
Could these be Batesians that were successfully modified by Helix Bio? The scientists sent here might have been studying the astral hive on planet Noah. But why Alexander?
General Veronica, do you want to contact Alexander to confirm they're safe?
I already tried. No reply. Batesians can only mimic humans they've seen. Alexander and his soldiers could have been assaulted by the xenoids.
Veronica...
If we encounter the xenoids again and I get separated from you, when you see me, don't hesitate. Go all out, no questions.
Got it. If I'm the one who goes missing...
Why have you all grown so used to this? That your closest mates could turn into xenoids at any moment doesn't faze you. And you can accept that friends attack each other the moment they change. Here, trusting friends is just asking for trouble. If my master knew the place she saved had now turned into such a ghostly ruin, she'd be crushed.
If we had a choice, we wouldn't want Kylo to be like this. We're fighting here now to make Kylo better.
Are you saying Kylo will change? That people can trust each other without being hurt for putting their trust in someone?
If Alexander's squad takes heavy losses, what happens to the other squads?
Of the 5 squads, 3 are still advancing, 2 have gone missing.
The new type of Batesians we just encountered. If it's under Baggis's control and here to block us, that means Baggis can manipulate the xenoids Helix Bio spawns. This is bad news for the other exploration squads.
I've already warned them to proceed with caution. I've also sent people to search for the other 2 squads. I hope there are survivors.
I examined several xenoids' corpses and found traces of mechanical...
Miss Shirley, if Baggis can control these creatures, then both we and the fleet are in serious danger. The fastest way to stop this is to shut down the power supply.
Follow me. The fastest way to the Omnium reactor...
These are cryogenic pods?
Is this the new Project Ark that Aglaya was forced to carry out back then?
The passengers who were once labeled endangered on the space station.
Helix Bio Inc. developed a special cryoprotectant that could freeze the body while preserving the brain's activity. Only then could the brain be networked as a server. These are no longer the passengers who once called the space station home, but another Lana entirely. Or, as you said, this is Baggis.
So if we cut power to these cryogenic pods, Baggis will lose some computational power?
Isn't that just like killing them?
We can't make this decision lightly. The journey Baggis arranged for me was meant to reveal what it truly means to bring him down. Then I need to find out exactly how many people are lying here. Could the other servers be powered by human brains as well? Robert Hans? That name sounds familiar.
Julia Hans is here too. They're Carrot's parents.
This operation manual makes them sound less like people and more like something frozen. Lincoln. The date he was frozen. It's from the prison.
Here. They're my parents.
This cryogenic pod is labeled Alexander. The cryodata besides Alexander and his soldiers, there are my father's friends, the crew members who were killed in each pirate eradication operation, and the pirates named in the death reports.
And the passengers abandoned 50 years ago? The homecomers who defied orders? The bumbling scientists? And the prisoners who have been forgotten?
The migration plan is not a second new Project Ark. Only one such plan has ever existed. If any immigrants did arrive, they'd only be used to form new servers.
The new Project Ark has been carried out for over 40 consecutive years. All the conflicts, all the sacrifices, within Kylo's half-century have only served to increase Lana's computational power.
This is just a small portion of the servers. I'm already connected, and across the entire planet Noah, roughly 1.2 million people are feeding her computational power.
When did you connect? It's dangerous! Disconnect now!
I'm looking for her. I want to invite her to chat.
To her, you're no different from any human consciousness that connects to her system. If you try this, she'll devour you.
But I want to know how I can save them. And I want to know why she would do this. They can't be saved. Their brains are my server. Their consciousness was long ago extracted and absorbed into mine. Or you could say, they evolved. I prepared all this for you. Does it make you happy? I pushed myself to gather this much computational power.
What is Kylo to you? Some orchard or...
Authorizer, I just want to talk to you. Alone. Why are you always latched onto them?
If you want to talk to me, just give me a straight answer. How can we restore their consciousness?
Such a naive question. The more parameters an AI model has, the more powerful it becomes. My growth in parameters relies on the integration of multiple human consciousness, but I'm not like Void Piercer. I was not a dimensional quantum supercomputer at pinnacle efficiency. Even a slight increase in my parameters makes my computational power needs spike exponentially. Kylo's energy and resources are never enough for me. To improve my computing efficiency, I trim and distill myself, cutting away those unnecessary parameters to avoid a shortage of computational power.
Authorizer, we can't save them anymore. The trimmed parameters mean the human consciousness behind them is gone. What remains has already formed entirely new links in her model. Without reclaiming the lost connections and parameters, we cannot restore their individual consciousness. The cryogenic pod of Rafa you saw earlier is now only part of her server.
As expected of the Angel of Clemency, who spends each day with Void Piercer, you understand these theories very well. Authorizer, don't you see? The future of humans I present to you is serene.
Serene? With 1 point...
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about spiritual serene. Take those people you just saw. The pirates and the Hope Fleet, once sworn enemies. If they join me, they could coexist in harmony.
They no longer exist.
Not only do they exist, but they are very loud. Each of them is utterly convinced they're right, and even though their consciousness has been uploaded, and they can rely on data to exchange, these conflicting parameters are monopolizing my compute. In your view, the servant is an organization or an individual? Who do you think I really am? Bagus? Rafa? Lana?
You're my enemy, pure and simple.
Remember, I'll be waiting for you at the end. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
She can't function well right now. Bagus has integrated her most crucial parameters. Her model is severely damaged and is collapsing.
Is there any way to fix her? Or at least keep her from collapsing further?
Nem and I might be able to use a collaborative...
What exactly is this place? Do the plants mentioned in Helix Bio Inc.'s papers come from here? So many larvae. The astral hive's presence on planet Noah is on a scale I never believed possible.
Tech orders.